Good morning. Welcome to a new year and to Market Day Report. All right, let's jump into the markets. We're trading for the first time here in the new year, and the corn market in the red, 456 3/4, down 1 3/4 cents. Penny lower to start the week and the month, the new week, if you will, for December at 442 3/4. Interesting note. The high for last year in the corn market was set, I believe, in the first 10 seconds of trading in 2024. So let's see where we end up going with the corn market today. By the way, corn year over year is down 1.4%. All right, from corn over to soybeans. Soybeans down 22% from where we started 2024. January, 9.90 3/4, 7.5 lower, and nearly 5 cents lower on the March, the most active. Quickly through soy meal, we start the morning higher, and we'll start the new year for soy oil in the red. Wheat market, Chicago, July, 564 off 5.5. Hard red, July is new crop down 4, 572. And in Minneapolis, March down 3 at 592 3/4. New York, where we trade cotton, and it's mostly higher, up 80 on the March. That's old crop at 69.20, above 70 cents for next year's December. Tommy Grisafi's with Nesvick Trading. Okay, Tommy, what are you watching as we start the new year?
Happy New Year to everyone watching. I love the price action. I love that we had what's called the hard open where we didn't trade last night. Outside markets were open, but it was just wonderful to see that price be discovered right at 8:30 and 1/10 of 1 second. All those bids and offers matched and price was discovered. It was nice to be able to call clients and say, hey, think we're going to open here, not knowing where we're going to open. It was very nice. Now, with that, today is National, you forgot to mention it. You were right about the first 10 seconds of last year, but today is National Go Pick Up Your Check at the Elevator. I hope your elevator has coffee and donuts waiting for you. The old defer the money situation here is continuing to happen in agriculture. So I like the way the market's finished up. That was very exciting. Little confused with the days, the last day of the year being Tuesday, off for Wednesday, back at it Thursday and Friday, little out of sync. But nonetheless, farmers are optimistic. We had a very handsome rally, just like you're handsome, Tony. We had a handsome rally at the end of the year. And then we had the announcement of the government money. So I think there's a lot of people in agriculture feeling better. What I'm telling clients is to get banker ready. We want you banker ready. We want you cash flowing. We want you in the banker's office saying, listen, this is what I did with old crop. This is the government money I have coming in. This is where things look like in 2025. I'm a grown boy or grown woman. I understand the risk here moving forward. That's what I would like and challenge farmers and ranchers to do here in 2025 is get banker ready. Let's not avoid the banker. That's they know when you're doing that. Trust me.
Okay. For 2 consecutive years, we've seen the Dow, Wall Street in general, settle higher for the month of January. But we're coming off of 3 straight lower trading days for the Dow. Looking at the Dow Mini Futures this morning, and we are a bit higher over to the NASDAQ, where we're seeing a slightly higher trend to start the morning, and the S&P higher. Will we need to keep an eye on equities for the rest of this week?
Well, we could keep an eye on it, but if I looked in the camera and told people I thought something bad was going to happen, I mean, the whole world is telling everyone all the time something bad's going to happen. And in the stock market, you don't want to miss a plus 25% year. If you're my age or your age or someone older, not teasing us, but you need to catch those up years. So if you're investing in the stock market, work with the professional, put it in a 401k index, do what you want. But if you think you're going to get in and out of the stock market like we get in and out of other trades, I think you'll miss those big up days, up months, up years. And the world always looks like it's ending, Tony, but it never does, my friend.
Yeah, that's great advice. By the way, the NASDAQ up over 32% year over year. S&P's gained 25. Dow up 13.6. We'll take a break, come back, talk livestock futures with Tommy Grisafi. Market Day Report continues in a moment. Well, what will this new year hold for livestock producers and for those in the livestock markets? Well, how are we starting the morning? You can see live cattle futures are in positive territory. February live cattle, 192.12. That's up 60 now at 192.20. Just 30 cents off the session high, which we haven't even been trading 30 minutes yet. So we're moving higher there. And 195.02 on the April, up 75. Could that be signaling even higher cash prices over the next 6 weeks? January feeders, 265.15. That's up 212. 265.27 on the March. That's up $2.30. And over to the hog trade as we start the month and the new year in the red, down $1 on February at 80.30. Let's bring back in Tommy Grisafi with Nesvick Trading. Okay, Tommy, first off, looking at those livestock markets, what do you see?
Well, livestock markets came out of the gate at 8:30 with a bid, and feeders moving on up. I have some people who are going to sell some cattle this week, both types in the feeders and the fats. They're super excited. Now, how do you go back and buy those? Like, how do you get long physical cattle again? Well, you get long them at close to, or if not record cash prices, and that's scary. That's really scary. Sometimes these commodity markets are cheap, affordable, they can stay there for a long time. This is one of the greatest bull markets ever. Everyone's asking, how can we protect the downside and keep the upside open? Margin calls will be met here. If you're short feeder cattle, you probably have a margin call here next few days. So that's just part of the game. We're all adults. It's 2025. When I started in this business in 1993, people didn't understand what I actually started in 1990 to show you how old I am. But which, by the way, do you know we're a lot closer to 2050 than we are the year 2000 as of today? I mean, that's scary. So take some of this gray hair and experience we have, and if you want to trade futures and options, understand the risk. If you want to trade futures and be hedged, understand the risk. The days of I don't understand this, that's fine. We'll gladly teach you, but it's time to get a little bit more sophisticated here and mature with our marketing and finance of agriculture. Because, Tony, we're dealing with so many dollars. The cattleman has never dealt with so many dollars. I got to talk to our good friend Chris Swift, and he does a great job of explaining that from Swift Commodities, that the amount of money out there in the meats is just, it's a big number. So be responsible.
Yeah, that's great advice there. We've run out of time. How about we see you come Monday at 8:45? Tommy Grisafi's with Nesvick Trading. Okay, he said today is go pick up your check at the elevator day. Actually, it's National Buffet Day.